Good morning, everyone. This is Creedmoor with the Bullish Bears doing a quick morning overview of what I'm seeing in the market. Today's date is 11/28/2018. All right, let's start here with the futures. We've been having positive news lately, so we could see something good today. But the media overall, CNBC and the rest of them, seem to be somewhat bearish. And we do have Powell speaking today, so we'll see how that works. Now, we're looking at these gravity points here. We had a bounce here off of the 2682 level. And again, this is the 1 year, 1 day chart. We are looking in the recent time span to this 2731 level is a possibility. If this thesis was not to hold, we would be looking for a fall back down to here to the 2662 level. Continuation with this downward angle that we're seeing. If you look here, I have a balance of market power, money flow, and a modified time segment here. And overall, I mean, the way I'm reading this, I honestly feel we may see one, maybe even two more green days. I do not know that we will hit this, but I am feeling particularly bearish personally. All right, we're going to do a quick overview of the FAANG stocks, and then that'll be it for today. So first one, Facebook. Facebook here on the 1 day, 1 hour chart. I'm going to change this. There we go. We're just going to look at the raw data. All right, the raw candlesticks themselves, we've been having this downward channel here. The other day we stated that this lower channel line here was now angled resistance. It managed to break this resistance on this doji here. Looking into it a little bit closer, you can see we have this interchannel resistance here. I would be looking at this move right here. If this thesis were to hold, then we would be looking at an upward trend for a while. Close the day, 136. Next resistance point would be right here at 144. Let's bring it down to the 5-day, 5-minute to get a little bit better. You can see here a few days ago, our high resistance here is 137.19. We will use that as intraday trading resistance. So if this were to break 137.19 and hold, I would be looking for a further move up. All right, Amazon. Amazon has been on this upward track for a little while now. Bring it out to the 1 year, 1 day overall. Looking at just the raw data, we had this fall here, spike up, fall. So in continuation with this market history, we could very well possibly looking at a 2 to 3 day rise through here, although nothing is ever certain. I would be looking here for resistance at the 1704 level, as well as whole and half dollar. I would be also looking here at this previous support as resistance as well, which it is at 1594. So my overall working thesis is that if it were to break 1595, I feel that would be a good sign. If it were to break 1595, I would look for a move up here to the 1600, and then to work its way in that area. So let's take a look at the 5-day, 5-minute, just to get a better overall view. So draw our line here. This is our current trending line going from here to here. You can see it's starting to get deep into this channel right here. It needs to break this level here. It has already broke the 1610 level. So yeah, that was confirmed. So we want to see a continued move above this line all the way up to the 1700 level would be wonderful. Okay. AAPL, Apple. I have been playing Apple back and forth. So there was some good news last night on it, or relatively good news. Mad Money and a few of the other major media outlets are saying that Apple may be the key to getting out of the bear market. But me, I firmly believe in buy the rumor, sell the news. So I'm currently looking still a little bit bearish on Apple. I have this previously drawn angled resistance right here. It is deep into the channel, but we do have what seems to be this basin forming right here. Hammer doji. And then we have our green candle here, not quite engulfing, but we have seen two green red moves before, so that is why I'm still looking bearish optimism on that. But if it were to break the angled resistance right here, then we would see a further move up. Current Fibonacci points and resistance levels that I have for Apple, my 23.6 year fib here is 177.83. Currently, the ticker in the pre-market is trading at 176.14. This is the intraday support level that I have. For those that are new, white is my support, red is resistance. I need to change those colors. If this were to continue and hold this support level, we could see the rise right past this fib here and then into this overhead resistance angled right there. So that is my working thesis on Apple. Netflix, NFLX. All right, Netflix itself, we was in a further down channel on the year. You can see here. Our year fib had Netflix at 250 for the base, and it hit that dead. Our overall working thesis currently, let me clean this up just a little bit real fast. Remove that. We have this down channel right here. Somewhat of a base forming here. So we, in theory, could possibly see a move up to the 290.96 level. Yesterday's close was 266.63. So I would be looking for, if this basin were to hold, I would be looking for a move up to this next fib with intraday resistance at the 27 or at the 276.21 level. Take a look at the intraday. It is at 270.92 currently pre-market, and again you can see these resistance levels right here. I would like to see it break these two resistance points, one being 275.66 and then 276.34. There's a dollar move in between there, so you're able to get some good profit if you're able to grab a secured move. Again, you always want to manage your risk and reward with this, so especially in the type of market we have now. And last but not least, Google. On the 1 year, 1 day. Very similar to the Netflix chart. Our angle here, a basin was forming there. We have this double bottom here, and we're starting to see this upward action, but we have this overhead resistance. So let us draw out our current resistance with this downward move. So we want to see it break this angled resistance right here to clear that point, with next resistance being at 1095. Currently in the pre-market, Alphabet is trading at 1051. Had a lower close here, so we could possibly see Alphabet tick down some more, but I would be looking forward to break intraday resistance of 1057 and then a move to 1095. All right, everyone, this has been Creedmoor with the Bullish Bears on your overview for the futures and for the FAANG stocks. If you have any questions, find me there in the Bullish Bears trade rooms, or send me an email, or email us at the Bullish Bears team. As always, trade safe, trade smart, and your trades are in the history.